YouTube and welcome to a new series. I'm going to call this series Let's Build. I've been very lucky and got lots of Lego for my birthday, which is just gone. I think I'll probably end up some more for Christmas and things like that, and I just thought it was a nice little cute thing to actually do. So I've got a nice big collector's box with boxes of Lego and things in there, and I thought I could do one of those quick builds today. I'm just going to do a really small kind of mini bike today, which is Scarecrow. I thought I'd build that up and I can kind of give you an update of what's been going on, why the videos have dropped down so drastically in the numbers that I've been able to put out there, and kind of what the future is, hopefully, for the rest of the month. Happy December, by the way. So let me rejig this camera and see if I can get a better view on the table. Let's get this built. So during the lockdown, I've been working additional hours than what I wouldn't normally work. I've been working longer days, I've been pulling some weekend shifts, but it's needed and I can't complain. I've been able to work right the way through. I've not been out of work, which has been a kind of a godsend and been really good. On top of that, with not having the time to do it, the loft, which is a space where me and Jen keep most of our collections, unfortunately had a small leak. There's two chimneys that actually run through the loft, and it was one of those chimneys that kind of had a bit of a leak happen in it. And with that leak came with some problems. We thought we'd have fixed it, we thought we'd addressed the problem, we redecorated one of the walls, we just painted it, and everything seemed great and fine and wonderful. But the staining came back through on that wall, the wall became damp again, I had to kind of dry the room out and get things sorted on that score, just to kind of make things a little bit kind of more normal and easier. By doing so, I found more issues and more problems that we were able to fix. So they've all been fixed and all amended, which has been amazing, and it's been everything that we've needed to do. By doing so, it has forced me, is probably the right word, to redecorate the room the way that it was supposed to be. We just had the room as just white. There was nothing else in there. There was no features. It was kind of just a plain canvas with lots of cases, lots of things hung on walls, and kind of a bit boring, if I'm honest. So we have redecorated, we have put more time into the painting of the room. So I've actually gone through and I've painted sections and made the room a bit more Burton-esque, and when I show you, I think you'll understand a little bit more. Actually, I'll stick some photographs in here to show what I've been doing to the room, to show the blank canvas that we've got and we created. Just doing silly things, putting swirls on walls and stripes, and it's so much more difficult to make things not look perfect, which is what I've tried to do, to make it look like it's kind of scratchy and kind of it's not purposefully meant to look like that. I've got 2 more walls left to paint, and I have one part of the ceiling left to do, and when that's done it will all be done. And that was a really quick Lego build, which was awesome. So yeah, little tiny Scarecrow with his little cat and little kind of garden starting to grow, and there's a pumpkin in the back. I'm really pleased with that for something really small and cute. Let me jump back to the other view and I'll tell you more about what we've been up to. He's really cute, really like that. So yeah, I've got one more kind of feature wall left to paint. I want to put a giant spiral on that wall. It looks like I'm going to have to freehand it. I've got a compass. There's a way to put two points, and you can actually create spirals with a compass and then freehand the spiral on there. I want it to look not perfect, so it's not kind of solid white and solid black. I want it to look like it's a bit scratchy and a bit kind of etched onto the wall. I've managed to succeed on that with these walls, which I'm really pleased with. The problem is that's going to get covered over with a TV cabinet and things, so some bits are going to disappear, but that's what we've kind of always done. It'll break it up. The spiral on the wall won't look so kind of dynamic and kind of in your face, because it's going to be broken up with, I've got like action figures and stuff which will be up on the walls, but you'll see that when it's all done. My plan is to try and finish this in the next couple of weeks. We want the house back to normal before Christmas. I have taken over the majority of the rooms upstairs. Our dressing room is filled with boxes and 5 foot and 6 foot plush teddies of characters. The small music room where all my guitars and things are, and all of our CDs and things, that is filled with boxes. I need to get them kind of sorted out to store things. I've brought things down. The problem with the room, and it's such a first world problem, and it's my own problem, it's nobody else's, I own too much stuff and I'm a nightmare. I don't throw things away, I keep everything. So if something comes in a box, I will keep the box for it, and I'm trying to be really brave and throw things away, but we'll see what happens. I'm rejigging the storage and how things are stored up there as well, so I should have more space and more storage space by the way that I'm going to rejig and hide things in the room. It makes sense in my brain. But yeah, that's why we've not been around as much. The Halloween hunting was going to fall off anyway, but we knew that that was going to happen. But I want to keep the channel with some content, keep it a little bit alive. Hopefully the unboxing videos are keeping people entertained. I know there's more stuff coming. I've placed some more orders through Funko Europe this week. I've placed some stuff through EMP. I know what with Christmas coming, me and Jen are both going to be getting weird and kooky gifts. There's going to be some Halloween-y kind of based stuff in there. I know there's going to be more of the Night Before Christmas stuff, and I hope I'm not boring people with that. Saying that, we've also got the Advent calendars, which are under the table. So we've got these guys. So there's the Night Before Christmas one, and there is the Harry Potter one. We've opened the first couple of days, and rather than doing a video every day and putting it up going, this is our really small figure that came in the boxes these days, the plan is to maybe do a video every 5 days, maybe every 7 days, get something out there. It's also not going to be spoilers for people who are in different time zones, or depending on what time I get the video up, they may not have opened theirs at that point, and I didn't want to spoil it for people that way as well. So we might do kind of 5 or 7 kind of in groups and do it that way. If I can convince Jen to be on camera, she'll be back on camera with us, which would be great. But yeah, hopefully that seems like a plan. It's something I'm able to stick to. I'm not working as many hours in the upcoming weeks, which is brilliant. I've got time off over Christmas, which I'm really looking forward to. It'll be the first time in about 12 years. But we're not doing anything because we're not going to increase a bubble or anything like that. But yeah, hopefully people are still enjoying what you're seeing. Let me know if there's anything else that you do want me to do. I'm not going to start doing silly challenges and doing things to annoy Jen and stuff to try and get YouTube famous. It's not really in our wheelhouse for me to just wind her up and spray water at her and things like that, so I'm not going to do any of that. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas of things that they'd like to see, if they've seen things in the house, they've kind of gone, oh, what's that, and they want to know a bit more about it, then ask, because we only have stuff that we know about, we only get stuff that we like, and when we like things we look into it quite a lot, and I'll see what we can do. I've got a long 11 months until next Halloween, so let's say about 9 months until we can start hunting again, but I'm sure we'll see some stuff. The plan when we're allowed to go to places is we're going to go to kind of York and Leeds and places, and whether we know that there's kind of kooky shops and bits and bobs. We were supposed to do loads of Halloween attractions over Halloween, and that just didn't happen. We were supposed to go to a couple of the kind of Harry Potter kind of esque shops, and again that didn't happen. We've tried to stay as safe as possible, and I hope you guys have too. But there's a vaccine, so we can get the vaccine soon, which would be brilliant. But I waffled on for longer than it took me to build the actual Lego. If this is something that you like, I've got another 4 or 5 pieces to build, so I'm going to try and do some of those videos as well. But until next time, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and take care.